Figure it out for yourself, my lad. You have all that the greatest of men have had: 2 arms, 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes, and a brain to use if you would be wise. With this equipment they all began. So start for the top and say I can. A poem by Edgar Guest, and don't be engaged yet, cause this is not my best. I've recently read a book called Tribe of Mentors, and believe me my friend when I say it is one of the best books I have ever read. It has a rate of 4.1 on Goodreads, and it is written by one of the best authors, Tim Ferriss, the author of the 4-Hour Work Week, that we will discuss later in our video. The book is talking about different type of tools, tactics and habits in different fields of life, from iconic entrepreneurs to elite athletes, from artists to billionaire investors. Their answers will help you as it helped me answer the most challenging questions, achieve remarkable results, and transform your life. So allow me to share with you the experience of asking more than 130 persons, not regular persons, about their failures and how it led to their successes. So clear your mind from distractions and let's do some action. Hi and welcome my friends, my name is Muhammad Nasser and this is Simply Start. Here we talk about books, money and life, so if you're interested in those, consider subscribing to the channel. Success and failure, many people see them as opposite to each other, but what they don't know is that you can separate them from each other. In order for one to happen, the other must follow. First of all, I want to talk about the book from a practical view. This is what I care about and what you care about too, I think. So the video is divided into 4 main thoughts that I see really important. A best-selling author, entrepreneur, and SB award-winning mixed martial arts athlete. I didn't finish yet. A champion wrestler, CrossFit certified instructor, owner of the No Excuse Gym, world record-setting weightlifter, and skilled mountaineer. Focus on those things, my friend, for later. MAYNARD. He says it's almost impossible to think of a time when a failure didn't pave the way for a future success. Failure is always connected to any major success I have ever had. His favorite failure was one of his earliest. He says, my grandma Betty used to ask me to get sugar out of a dark green jar she had. And you may say, my friend, this is a normal thing. Everyone can do that. No. Except the catch, my dear friend, that he was an amputee. Remember when I told you to focus? Kyle was born with a rare condition that resulted in arms that end at the elbows and legs that end near his knees. He says, I used both arms to grip things and I could only fit one arm inside the jar. I would sit there for hours, repeatedly failing to balance the scoop on my one arm. I would get it right to the edge, then lose it. After 50 more tries, I would get it back near the top before I would lose it again. Eventually, and sometimes to my surprise, I would succeed. It not only helped with my skills and focus, but it also helped build my will. And he described his feeling with a Finnish word. I found it very powerful. Sisu. Yes, I think it is funny to say, but it is really powerful. It means the mental strength to continue to try even after you feel you have reached the limits of your abilities. He says, I don't think failure is sometimes part of the process. It always is. When you feel like that you can't go any further, remember that you're just getting started. I hope his story was inspiring, and you, my friend, you have always to try and never give up, because this is the process to success. All the answers in the book agreed that there is nothing more powerful than a failure to reveal to you what you are truly capable of. Every failure, every small one, will lead you to what you're actually seeking and want to do, because they will let you know what works, what not to repeat, and what to do better. The important thing is to learn as much as possible from them. So please, my friend, change the mindset and don't say that I have failed, but say I have tried. Next time I will try, but the difference is that you have the experience. The worst experience can become the most defining experience of your life. And don't worry, the world will not stop spinning if you made a mistake. Everyone will make a mistake, but what is important is what you will do after the mistake. Basically, from failure, you will get your superpowers. And there is a really important advice that helped me a lot, will come later in the video, that will help you become more efficient and become better at what you do. Of course, we all have this problem of follow your passion, do what you love. But I don't know what I love, and I have it myself. We're not alone, Susan Cain also have it. She used to be a corporate lawyer. She says that I was a normal lawyer at best, and anyone could have told you that I was in the wrong profession. She had dedicated a lot of time in this field.
3 years of law school, 1 year of clerking for a federal judge, and 6.5 years at a Wall Street firm.
Don't worry, I have calculated for you.
10.5 years.
And one day while she was working, she says that the senior partner came to my office and told me that I wouldn't be put up for partner on schedule. She left the company with tears in her eyes. Susan says that she left work that very afternoon and bicycled round and round Central Park in New York City. Not sure what to do next. Should I travel? Should I stare at the wall? But instead, and it all happened so suddenly and cinematically that it could defy belief, she remembered that she had always wanted to be a writer. So she started writing that very evening. Next day, she signed up for writing class. Next week, she went to her first class session. Susan says that it was crystal clear to me that writing was my center, and realized I was finally at home. And as a result, my friend, she had written the bestsellers Quiet Power and Quiet, which has been translated into, can you guess a number? 10, 20, 30, 40 different languages. Her book has been translated into 40 different languages. How many languages are there? And been on the New York Times bestseller list for more than 4 years. Wow! She came up with this masterpiece and just realized after 10 years of practicing law that she had this talent. Only when she had the time and the space to think about it outside this law field. Doing what you love and following your dream is for sure a great thing to do, but you may don't know what your dream is. So my friend, the solution is to remember what you really enjoyed doing before. Or if you don't remember, you need to try. Give yourself the space and time to think outside what you are doing now. Always try new things in your free time. And a funny story about me, I'm studying medicine at my 3rd year. And sometimes I tell myself that you should study physics. I love physics. Honestly, I love physics. But the thing here, I'm not sure. So a decision like this, you just can't take it that easily to switch career or to switch university. So as a solution, I told myself to try to learn physics by yourself. But the funny thing here, I always tell myself that in the exams period. So I really don't know if I'm procrastinating to not study for exams. And I think that is fair because a lot of time you will tell yourself that I love this or I wanna do this. But as I said before, when you try, when you actually do, then you will find out what works, what you like, what not to repeat, and what to do better. So my friend, study your situation carefully and then determine the best solution for you. Every situation is different, and remember, always try to enjoy the process. Terry Crews, ladies and gentlemen, 1986. His senior year in high school, he was the starting center for his class and basketball team. They had a strong team that year and were expected to go far in the state playoffs. One of the games, they faced a team called Burton Atherton in the district final. They were expected to beat them, he says, but they did something we'd never seen before. They didn't play. They simply passed the ball back and forth. They continued to do this forever. They were up 47 and we were 45 with just 5 seconds in the match. One of their players made a mistake and attempted a long cross-court pass. Terry Crews managed to steal the ball. Only one chance to win. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he didn't make it. He missed. He says their fans went crazy and I collapsed in a heap thinking my life is over. The coach afterward told the whole team that I had no business taking the shot and I should have passed it to our star player. What a horrible coach, right? He says a dark cloud covered me everywhere I went. One day as the failure fog began to lift, and in a moment of clarity, while I sat in the silence in my room, a new thought burst my sadness. I took the shot. You didn't leave your future up to others. You took the shot. You took your shot. You took your shot. Instantly I felt free and in control. I knew from then on that I could have the courage to fail on my own terms. My success or my failure will be up to me. He says I was changed forever. My friend, you need to have the courage to take your shot, to start a business or to start building a habit. You need to trust yourself and have the courage in order to be changed. And believe me, everything you will do now, every small step or small action will be the seeds of your future success. Just start. Simply start. And that's a twist, by the way. All you need is to start. Come on, man. For sure, I hope it is a good thing. Don't start drugs, please. And there is a really important advice that helped me a lot. Will come later in the video. And the advice is to have a mentor or a friend that have the same goals as yours, because this will build responsibility, and responsibility will keep you working towards your goal. Believe me, I have started many things and ended up not completing them because I didn't have the responsibility. So having a mentor or a friend will save you much effort. Okay, let's stop the music. Remove the color correction. Actually, remove all the colors. Don't fall in the trap of talking and not doing. Again, don't fall in the trap of talking and not doing. Okay, let's get back. So 3 people. Kyle MAYNARD failed many times that led him to many successes. Susan Cain, when she gave herself the permission to try what she really wants to do, she made a masterpiece. Terry Crews, when he had the courage to take his shot, he was changed forever. So please don't make my talk useless by not doing. Those were my thoughts about this question, your best failure and how it led to your success. If you liked the video, the like button below to express that. Also, if you want, you can subscribe to join the Simplest Start community. Also, here's my Instagram for videos like this but much shorter. Really appreciate your time and see you in the next video.